You are going to be so excited to learn about this. But one of the strengths of using an array is, like, imagine if you had 100 variables and you wanted to initialize them or set them to something. You have to go one statement at a time, right? Well, with an array, we can iterate through an array using a for loop. It's so exciting. And to do this, we would just use normal for loop syntax and iterate through each of the indexes in the array. So for this example, I'm going to create an array and I initialized it to 0. And then I'm going to loop, and I have this counter called I, which we use I for index, right? It's short for index. And I'm going to start at 0. You can see it's going to start at 0. And then in position I, I'm going to put the value I. So in position 0, I'll put a 0. So you won't see anything change because there's already a 0 in there. But then when I iterate through, now I is 1. So in position 1, I'll put a 1. So look what happens to position 1 or index 1. Okay, it's super exciting. So then to get to the next I is 2. And so we'll put a 2 into position 2. And you can see that over here. So I'll just loop through this and you can see when we get to 9, right? So we're going to loop while I is less than max because the number of cells in the array is 10. But there is not a cell at index 10, right? It's 0 through 9. So we want to loop while the index is less than 10. So when we get to I being 9, we'll set position 9 to 9. You can see that. And then the loop ends. So we are not accessing any cell that is outside of the array.